Shane Dawson is one of the OGs of YouTube that has been actively uploading for more than a decade now. He started off simple, making funny skits, then he transitioned into food tastings and experimenting, later he turned to conspiracy theories and scary videos, and now makes documentary style videos on fellow creators such as Jeffree Star and Jake Paul. So, besides being a bisexual man with a lot of good attributes, he is also known for two more things: drama and cancellations. And that is exactly what I am going to be talking about in this video. So, without further ado, let's hop right into it.
You say you only fucking me for the views, but I don't care cause the view I get when I fuck you.
Now, if you are expecting me to trash Shane, you will be sadly disappointed, because I see no reason why Shane should be cancelled. Let me break it down a bit for any of you who have not heard about this story yet. Shane Dawson had a thing way back in the day, almost 10 years ago, where he would paint his face brown to mimic a black person, saying edgy and stereotypical things about black people. See, YouTube back in the day was way different than it is now. Back in the day, these kinds of things were allowed. Today, if you were to post stuff like that, your channel will probably get terminated straight away. As Shane matured and grew older, he started to realize that doing these offensive style videos was pretty bad, and he apologized for this nearly 6 years ago. Keep that in mind, nearly 6 years ago. The video itself was taken very well, and people seem to realize that he has matured and moved on to newer and better content. And throughout the years, some people still criticize Shane for this here and there. Even some content creators have made videos joking about it, most notably KSI, but it felt like people finally moved on. That was until yesterday. The hashtag Shane Dawson is over party was trending in the USA. My first thought was that he might have tweeted some controversial thing, since he does that from time to time. But no, people want Shane cancelled for something that he did 10 years ago and has apologized thoroughly for it nearly 6 years ago. I just can't understand why people still think that Shane 10 years ago is the same as Shane now. Were any of you people trying to cancel him for the 60th time the same as you were 10 years ago? Of course not. Shane has changed his content so many times because he has grown up and matured as a person. But then you have dumbasses like this trying to ruin a man's career over something that happened a decade ago. Shane's content is so different in comparison to his content from 10 years ago, but some people still hold these grudges. And for what? Internet recognition? Ruining a man's career and image? I get that what he did was offensive, but comedy is subjective. What you think it's funny isn't funny for all. I, for example, like edgy content and I find it funny, but I know that a lot of people don't, so I don't generalize it. In the past, Shane had a lot of issues, which he expressed through his videos to try and cope with them, and the way that he coped with them was by making edgy videos. But that Shane is gone. That period of his YouTube career is gone. People, please move on. Don't let these decade-old grudges consume your life. It's not healthy. Another thing that I noticed was that Shane seems to be the go-to guy for cancellations, alongside PewDiePie of course. The amount of times that people wanted to cancel Shane is unbelievable. It seems like every other month the hashtag Shane Dawson is over party appears on the Twitter trending tab, and 99% of the time it's completely nonsensical. All in all, this is a story that the people who started it will forget tomorrow and move on to complain about another nonsensical thing, because that is what their life is, complaining. With all that being said, I find this story idiotic and nonsensical. Wanting to cancel someone for what they did a decade ago is stupid. These people will complain about everything to get their 15 seconds of internet recognition, whilst contributing nothing new into the subject, only their feelings. These people don't understand that comedy is subjective and that what isn't funny for them is to a lot of people, and vice versa. The hashtag Shane Dawson is over party has now become so stale and repetitive that it has lost virtually all meaning. At the end of the day, Shane Dawson is still a queen. Anyways, that is all for today's video. I know that it's quite short, but I just have to get this off my chest, because this cancel culture really annoys me, and I don't find it interesting. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!